Hey everybody, it's Justin Shackle with Yankees On Demand presented by AT&T. The Red Sox are no longer the only AL East team the Yankees are keeping an eye on in the race to the postseason. After a home series against Boston, it's now on to Baltimore as the Yankees turn their attention to the Orioles. Many wondered why the Orioles didn't sell at the trade deadline. Well, we've seen why lately. And a lot of this late-season magic has occurred at Camden Yards, where they own an American League best 43 wins at home. The last time the Yankees faced the Orioles was in June, and they swept them out of the Bronx, outscoring the Birds 38-8. In 12 games this season, the Bombers have played in 98 runs on Baltimore, the most against any opponent. The Yankees have received several healthy bodies back from the DL lately. One of the most important could be Greg Bird. Since returning to the lineup on August 26th, Bird has been floating right around 300 while showcasing power and driving in runs, two things Yankee fans had hoped for in April. He helped the Yankees to a playoff berth when he burst onto the scene in 2015. This season, one that has seen 11 different players at first base, the Yankees are hoping the same September production from Bird can repeat itself. Bird isn't the only player back as the final weeks of the regular season approach and rosters expand. Matt Holliday is back after missing a combined 39 games, and he immediately provided one of the biggest hits of the season by slugging out a 3-run homer in Saturday's win over the Red Sox. On the mound, Jordan Montgomery's back up, and he'll start the series opener. Brian Mitchell, Ben Heller, and Giovanni Gallegos are back and providing relief depth. And Clint Frazier isn't too far away from returning off the DL. More familiar names could be on the way in the coming weeks. In the series opener, Jordan Montgomery will head to the mound opposite Dylan Bundy. The rookie lefty will look to bounce back after his return start from AAA last week. He was shuttled between Scranton and New York throughout the month of August, but still managed to hold opponents to a .208 batting average. That's the lowest of any month in his young career. In 3 games against Baltimore, he's held them to a .246 average with 20 strikeouts. In the middle game, CC Sabathia squares off against Jeremy Hellickson. The veteran left-hander is coming off another impressive start against the Red Sox, where he allowed just a run on 4 hits over 6 innings to pick up the win. The 37-year-old second half has been a key to the Yankees' rotation success. Since coming off the DL, he's gone 2-1 with a 1.89 ERA in 3 starts. And he's been money on the road all season, pitching to an ERA of 2.81 in 12 starts. In the series finale, Sonny Gray will face off against Kevin Gausman. Gray made only 3 mistakes in his last start, which lasted 7 innings. Problem is, those 3 mistakes all resulted in home runs. While he's posted some of the best numbers of any starting pitcher in the league this season, Gray expressed his frustration in not helping his team more after that last start. He'll look to take out that frustration in his first outing of the year against the Orioles. Baltimore has re-emerged as a threat to the Yankees in the playoff race. A dominant next 3 days at Camden Yards by the Yankees would provide some padding in their hold on the top wild card. For Yankees On Demand presented by AT&T, I'm Justin Shackle.
You can see more Yankees On Demand and scoreboard content by clicking here. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel right here.